Before the Old Dominion field hockey team can have success here, they've got to get the job done here. In charge of that, Associate Director of Sports Performance, Aaron Rittgers.
Hands at your side. Hands at your side. Big T, time cross 5.
Aaron, what's your mission with this field hockey team?
We want to prevent injuries, so we're gonna continue to train in season, keep the athletes strong. We're going to monitor loads during practice by wearing player tech device. Whatever we can do to help keep them healthy, continue to play, and then excel out on the field.
How does success in this room help outside?
When you look at any sport, you're gonna face adversity on the field. So we want to put them in situations here that they may feel uncomfortable with. Something that's going to challenge them then, because if you can build that in here, if you can build mental toughness in here, I think that'll carry over directly out into the field. Obviously we want to get them stronger, get them faster, get them more explosive, which we do by lifting weights, but I think once you have that and you build in those situations where you create adversity and they can work through that, I think that carries over directly to the field.
What does having Aaron do for Old Dominion field hockey?
Well, he's been a really great addition to our staff. He's been his mindset really positive, and I think the girls have responded really well to that. And he's out at all of our games and at all of our training, so he's really involved in what we're doing. It's not a separate area. It's really integrated into what we're doing, into our approach as a coaching staff. So that I think the team sees that and sees a good connection between the two. I think it's been a real step up for us.
How do you keep the interest level and the fun level high enough to keep them doing it?
That can be tough at times. I think that all stems from the relationship that you have with the athlete. So if you can build a strong relationship, if they buy into what you're saying and what you're having them doing, then the motivation will just naturally come. Obviously there's times where they have a hard practice like today, and then they have to come into the weight room and lift. And I think that's where, if you have a strong relationship with the athlete, if they buy into what you're saying, that becomes easier. But there's ways, if you're just talking to the athletes, how do you feel? Showing that you care about them and their interest, you have their greatest interest. It becomes more natural in terms of keeping them motivated to come in here and lift, especially in season.